The question then becomes, what is it that tends to create more of this than this? As far as, in other words, what's happening right here between the relationship that creates this oneness?
Just you two. So
It's just you two, so there's a lot of focus, right? What do you mean communication?
Just staying in touch with yourselves and with your spouse through those challenges will keep you more center line, being aware, whether it's spending time together, having special dates, praying together, all of those things that you communicate to keep yourselves together.
Yeah. There was a book that came out, some of you may remember this, written by John Gray. It came out in probably mid-'80s, I'm thinking. It was called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Remember that? How many of you have read that book, are familiar with it? What was the essence? Did you read it? Do you remember it?
let's see if I do.
Shireen, what was the essence of that book?
That we're completely different.
That who's completely different?
Men and women
In what way?
in a lot of ways.
But primarily, what did he say? And I'm not promoting this book. Don't get me wrong, I'm not promoting this book. But this idea was brand new to me. And I thought, this is brilliant. What was do you remember?
Well, that women are raised up differently than men, and so when you have two worlds that come together, it clashes and it can cause a lot of
Okay. Let's explore that a little. Because this was, I grew up with 4 brothers. And parents who didn't talk to us very much at all about relationships. And so, and I was the second of 4. And I wish I'd had an older sister. So I could have asked, do girls like this? Do girls like that? So I just made 1,000 mistakes. Every time I'd do something with somebody, the opposite sex, it was disaster. I'd come home going, why didn't I know that before? Anyway, I got hold of this book. And one of the things they said, and speaking specifically about communication, John Gray said, if a woman has a problem, she tends to deal with it in a different way than when a man has a problem. When a man has a problem, and that's, a huge word that's trying to blanket a whole bunch of stuff, but in general, when a guy has a problem, what does he tend to want to do with it? He'll internalize it, but how does he think he's going to deal with it? He'll just fix it, right? That's why we have garages. True? When a woman has a problem, according to John Gray, how does she think will work to solve the problem?
No.
What?
He has to fix it. He's going to talk it out.
She's going to talk about it.
Yeah, she's going to internalize it.
But the thinking of the way to deal with it, and this is huge generalization, I get it, but his thinking was, and he was a marriage counselor, had been for lots and lots of years, when a woman has a problem, she thinks talking about it will fix the problem.